It's pretty rare to survive serial killers. The emotions that I went through then, terrified, to being like, I've really got to do something here.
It's Monday, November 10th, a seemingly normal day in West Australia. But in the suburbs, a half-naked teenager covered in bruises and restraint marks is running for her life along the sidewalk of Moorhouse Street. Barely alive, 17-year-old Kate Moir just escaped from the infamous David and Catherine Burney, two of Australia's most notorious serial killers, responsible for nearly a dozen murders, all happening in the last month. Left alone by her captor for only a minute, Kate was trapped in a room with only a door and a small window, both locked tight. Knowing this would probably be her only chance, Kate attempted to force open the window.
I finally got up the courage to check the window to make the noise that was needed to break the lock.
After jumping down and landing violently on her head, Kate was concussed and had a hard time getting her footing, but managed to painfully walk to the house next door.
Knocked on the door, no one home. I'm hysterical. I'm crying and laughing at the same time. Next house, no one home. Next house, no one home. Went to their back fence, hurdled their back fence, got attacked by a black dog.
As she fought off the dog behind the fence, Kate couldn't help but imagine her captors down the street, looking for her. Once she successfully crossed the backyard, she noticed a man smoking a cigarette outside of a store. Running like she had never ran before, Kate reached him in seconds.
I ran up to him and said, I've been raped. Please take me aside and call the police.
Were you thinking at this point that she might come after you?
Absolutely. Why do you think? That's why I told the guy, the Electrolux guy, that I said if a woman comes here and says I've had a fight with her, that I'm her daughter, don't believe her. I've been raped. Can you please call the police?
At the local police station, Constable Laura Hancock was eager to begin her first week as a police officer, but was taken aback when her sergeant informed her that she would be responsible for taking the statement of a roughed-up teenager they picked up on the street.
When Kate was brought, that was my first panic, because this is going to be the first statement I've ever taken as a police officer per se.
Kate was hectic, insisting that her story was irrelevant, that the couple who kidnapped her were serial killers, and that the police should be outside looking for them, not wasting their time questioning her.
Obviously, at the time I met Kate, what she did say to me, she believed that there'd been others and that they had died, and she was going to die. Had she not escaped, she was going to die, and she was very emphatic with that.
After she calmed down, Kate's tone completely changed. Now talking in an almost stoic way, she tried to explain her ordeal the best she could, but some of the details didn't add up. How did they kidnap her? Why didn't they kill her? Why was she left alone? As questions started to pile up, Hancock finally understood why her sergeant asked her, a complete rookie, to interview Kate. Her superior thought she was lying and didn't want to waste time dealing with her. When she came back to him with Kate's statement, his following order confirmed her doubts.
I'll never forget those words. That was verbatim. I have lived those words for 30 years. I was told that it was a bizarre story and to stitch her up for a false report.
Hancock was tasked to charge Kate, but couldn't help but listen to her gut. She noticed how she was solely focused on the risk her captors were to others. It was never about her, but about them, the killers, and the long list of victims that came before her.
The focus was, this is who they are, go get them. Listen to me, here's my story, this is why, this is how, and this is who. Go get them.